All right, it's that time of year again. The 2026 AHIP is here, and in this video, I want to show you how to register for AHIP and get a $50 discount when going through to one of your carriers. We like to go through Humana, so I'm going to show you the process of going through your Humana certification link and then going through the process so you can get that $50 discount, and then go on to show you the AHIP modules and go through some tips and best practices to help you succeed on your very first attempt. So if you follow these tips and best practices, it'll really set you up for success. The first thing to do is pick a carrier and go through that carrier's certification link. And then once you go through the certification link, it'll take you to their agent portal. You'll log in and you can go ahead and go through their steps to go ahead and register for AHIP. And I'm going to show you that right now, so stay tuned. All right, after you go through your Humana link and you're logged into your agent portal, you're going to go down to Get Certified, and that's going to take you to the next page, where up at the top, you're going to see a banner that you can go ahead and access the required training. So click on View, where it says Strategic Alliance and Partner Agent Recertification. Go down and you'll see Humana 2026 Partner Strategic Alliance Recertification. Click on Enroll. That'll take you to the next page. And now you're going to go through each of the steps. Make sure you complete each step to go to the next step. So to go through an introduction, if you're a new agent, I would recommend that you review this so you get more familiar with the certifications and also the different options. We do AHIP. Most of the agents that we work with only do AHIP. So ignore the other option, the NABIP. We only do AHIP. So you're going to go to the next section. You're going to complete that section. Scroll down, go through. Again, if you're a new agent, make sure you're reviewing the information and you're not just skimming through, so that you can make yourself a better agent. You're going to click on the AHIP option. It's going to go ahead and take you to the next section explaining how AHIP works with your certifications. Scroll all the way down to the bottom after reviewing all the information, and then click Conclusion. That'll take you back to the main training window. So it'll take you back to the Humana window. Then you have to go ahead and click back through certifications to get back to the main window. So go ahead and click on Launch again. Then go ahead and go down to the next section, which is going to be the AHIP attestation. So you have to attest that you're doing the training. So just go ahead and click on I agree. And then after you click on I agree, then go ahead and go on to the next section where you're going to purchase your AHIP through the Humana link. And you're going to see that the AHIP is connected to Humana, and I'm going to show you that. So click on Launch again. Then go ahead and go down to the AHIP section, the 2026 AHIP. Click on that. It's going to take you to another window where now you can go ahead and log into AHIP. You'll see it'll be connected to Humana because you'll see the Humana banner up at the top, and it'll also ask you to confirm, as you're going to see. So go ahead and scroll down. If you're a new user, you're going to have to register. If you're a returning user, you're going to use your NPN and your password to log in to access the AHIP. But first-time users, you have to register. So go ahead and get logged in. If you're a returning user, or if you already registered, it'll take you through that process. It's going to confirm that you want to go to the Humana. You're going to continue because you want to be connected to Humana to get that $50 discount. It'll take you to a page if you're a returning user to confirm your information, and then it'll automatically apply that $50 discount for $125. Click on Checkout. It'll take you to the next screen where you can fill out your billing information and click on, the ordering, and then it's going to go ahead and take you into the AHIP course, and then that's where we can go ahead and show you what you need to do from here. All right, now you're set up for 2026 AHIP. You got your $50 discount by going through Humana. You can go through other carriers. Most carriers will give you a $50 discount. Just follow the similar instructions that I gave you. Go through the carrier certification link and then just follow their process, and that'll take you over to AHIP, and that'll apply that discount. But we like to use Humana, and that's why I showed you that. So you're going to go down to the 2026 AHIP Medicare Training Recertification. Yours is going to have a 0%. Ours has 100 because I logged out. We completed our training, and now I'm logged back in so I can show you more. You're going to click on that. It's going to take you to your modules. When you first log in, you're not going to see these green check marks. And you have to complete each module before you can get to the next module. We completed ours. That's why you're seeing the green check mark. So module 1 is going to go over the basics of Medicare if you're a newer agent. It's going to go through of eligibility to get into a Medicare plan, and then the benefits that are part of those different types of plans. Module 2 is going to walk you more into the Medicare health plans, you HMOs, PPOs, C-SNPs, D-SNPs, and go more in depth on that for you in Module 2. Module 3 is going to go over the prescription drug plans. Obviously that's very important to get people's drugs covered so that it's, more affordable to them. And you have different, various ways to get your prescription drugs. You can get them as part of a Medicare Advantage plan, an MAPD plan, or you can get it as a standalone plan when in conjunction working with somebody who's on a Medicare supplement plan. And this module will talk more about that and help you understand that more. Module 4 goes into the marketing aspects of Medicare Advantage and Part D plans, making sure that you're doing your marketing properly. If you're one of our agents, you have any questions about compliance, you can give us a call. If you're a newer agent that's, maybe has some questions, looking for an FMO, looking for some help, call us, have a conversation. We'll help you as much as possible, in order to help you steer you in the right direction and, make sure that you're going to be on the path to success for your Medicare business. Module 5 is going to go more into the enrollment guidance for Medicare and Part D plans, just making sure that you're doing proper compliant enrollments. It's going to go deeper into that. So some key tips and best practices when you first start your AHIP. Every time you go to a module, it's recommended go ahead and download these slides and save them into a folder. So if you're somebody who maybe has 2 computer screens, I like to work off of 2 computer screens. When you're taking your test, you can have the test open in one screen and then have your files ready to search in the other, because AHIP is open book, so you can reference materials. So if you get stuck on a question, you can go ahead and go to the module 1 slide and then go ahead and open it up and then look for that specific keyword. Like, let's just say it's about HMO plans, and you search your document for HMO, find that information, and that'll help you get past that question. Another note to help you out is when you're taking your test, it's 50 questions. I would recommend writing the numbers 1 through 50 on a piece of paper, and then as you go through, and if you know that you got an answer correct or you're pretty sure you are, I like to put a check mark, and then if I don't know a question or I want to come back to it, I'll just put a question mark by that. So it kind of helps you as giving you some confirmation of when you look down at the end of the test, you see numbers 1 through 50, and most of them are check marks. You only have 2 or 3 that are question marks. You can feel pretty confidently that you're going to pass because you need a 90%. And then you have 45 minutes left of the 2 hours. You can spend 45 minutes on those 3 questions. Go back and look at all your PDFs and also your practice exams, which I'm going to talk about in a moment, to be able to help you out. So download all slides. You're going to complete the module. At the end of every module, there is a practice exam that you're going to need to complete. What I would recommend as well is to print that out as a PDF and save that into your folder so that you can reference that as well at the end of your AHIP test. Most of the questions that are on your practice exams are going to be the same questions that are on the test, so it's really going to help you, especially if you're a newer agent. It's gonna help you, make sure that you can, find the information you need in order to pass the exam. And as a new agent, I'd say definitely be thorough. You want to be a good agent out in the field. You don't want to just try to quickly move through AHIP. You want to understand so that you can be the best Medicare agent possible for the people that you're working with. So download module 1. I'm going to go back to the main course. Let's go back. It's going to take me back in. I'm going to go to module 2, and you're going to see every module up in the top left corner has download slides. So you're going to do that for every module. And at the end of every module, like module 2 is going to have its own practice exam. You're going to go ahead and pass that and then save that as a PDF. so that you can reference that later. And again, most of those questions are going to be the same questions that are going to be on your 2-hour time test that you need a 90% to pass. And once you do, then you have a couple other trainings at the end. You pass your exam, you have fraud, waste, abusive training, non-discrimination training to take before they give you your certificate, and I'll show you that in a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to Medicare course home. It's going to take me back through, go to module 3. Going to go ahead and go up. Actually, it's showing us because we already completed it. See, we got 100%. So let me go ahead and go back to previous so I can show you again. You're going to go to download slides, module 3. Take your practice exam, save that as well, and then move on to module 4. And do the same thing for module 4 and module 5. So for sake of time, I'm not going to go through module 4, module 5 like I did the other modules. But just know you're going to want to save your PDF of the module, which is up in the top left-hand corner, and then take your practical exam and then save that as a PDF so you can reference that later. Once you're done with your exam and you passed, you're going to have a couple other trainings that you have to go through. Let me go ahead and go through here, go to Medicare certification training. You have to go through your fraud, waste, and abuse. I'm going to click on that and just make sure you take these because it won't give you your certificate. You see this button for certificate. You won't have a certificate until you complete your fraud, waste, and abuse. And also the non-discrimination training and also the general compliance training. These trainings are fairly easy. They're not timed, so you can take your time with it and reference the materials, and then go ahead and pass those. Once you pass those, you'll be able to download your certificate. So some other tips to help you. So when you have your PDFs, to reference, you have your modules, you have your practice exam saved in a folder. If you know how to do Control F on your keyboard, that will bring up a search function, and that will help you. Like say you get stuck on something that's specific to PPO plans. You can go ahead and do Control F on your keyboard, put PPO into your search box, click search, when you're on that specific document, and then it'll jump to every part of that document that has the word PPO so that you can find that information quicker. If you're a note to paper type person who likes to take notes, you can do that, but it takes a lot longer to, if you have a question and you're a newer agent, to grab your pieces of paper where you took all your notes and try to find the answer, as opposed to having a document that you can quickly search. So, and if you're an agent of ours and you're new and you're taking AHIP, you're having issues, you're failing, call us, stop before you fail twice. I'm sorry, before you fail 3 times, stop before you take that third attempt, talk to us so that we can help you through, give you some tips and things to help you out so that you can pass. But you should be able to pass your first time if you take your time, save the modules, have your reference material. You have 2 hours. As you go through, don't spend much time on questions you don't know. Come back to those later. You'll feel better about it. If you track your progress and then you look down again. I do a list of 1 through 50. I like to put check marks because it's that positive confirmation in my head that, okay, wow, 50 questions, I only see 2 question marks. I know if I hit submit right now, I'm going to pass. Pretty confident. And then now I know I have X amount of minutes left, whether it's a half hour or 45 minutes. You can see you can get through this pretty quickly. If you're a newer agent, take your time, use the full 2 hours, just make sure that you're understanding the material and you're not just trying to get through your test. So with that being said, that is, AHIP 2026 in a nutshell. If you have any questions, if you're a newer agent and you're looking for an FMO to work with, reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you about where you're at with your business, what you're looking to do, what we can do to help you. If you're one of our agents, you can call us anytime to talk through, anything to do with certifications, compliance, product training, actual enrollments, things that you're experiencing out in the field. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Make sure to click that like and subscribe button, drop us a comment or a question. If you have a question, drop a question. We'll make sure we answer that as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching and have a great day.